What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to version 1. You joined me out here today with Megane once again because we're talking new tyres. As a lot of you guys know, I was running the Cup 2s and they were alright, but I wanted something a bit different, something a bit meatier, something that would probably upset the internet. So here we are with the Yokohama AD09s. We're going to have a chat about them, I'm going to tell you why I chose them, and then we're going to go for a little test drive and I'll talk all about it. If you enjoy this content, as per usual, make sure you leave it a like rating, hit that subscribe button if you are new, and ring the bell notification to find your way back for any future content. So, as I mentioned in the intro, we're running the Yokohama Advan neova AD09s. Now I know it's a bit of a mouthful, and allow me to explain why I even chose this tyre. As you guys know, I was running the Cup 2 for a little while, and they were pretty good. They were great on a really good day. But when it was damp, when it was cool, when it was cold, just any of those sort of days that weren't a perfect summer's day, they left a bit to be desired. And obviously with a low tread count on them as well, they didn't last very long at all. And they were very, very expensive in this 245 40 18. So I was on the lookout for some new tyres. And I had my eye on the Advans for a long time because I liked the AD08R, but then the RS come out and they weren't very well taken. So then the AD09 came out and they're a direct replacement. And I thought maybe this is the time to give them a go. So why did I choose this tyre over all the other stuff on the market? Other than I love the way that they look, I think they look so good with the tread pattern style I love, and I love the flat tyre wall, which is super important on an 18 because otherwise they can kind of look a little bit lost in the arches. Having an 18-inch wheel being 1 inch smaller than the original wheels. But other than looking sick, these things have got a really good review when you look online. A-rated in the wet, which is perfect because I live in England, and then obviously the dry performance speaks for itself because they're considered like a fast road, occasional track tyre. Now I know there'll be those people in the comments saying, oh, you should have got the Michelin PS4 or the PS4S or the Goodyear Eagle F1s. I've had all of those tyres before and I wanted something, like I say, a bit different. And obviously it's super important that you get a tyre that fits good when you drop down to an 18 because otherwise they will look just lost in the arches and look like a trolley wheel. And I'm not about that. You can't just go fast, you've got to look fast. So that's enough chit chat about them. Obviously you guys want to know what they drive like and how they feel. So let's go drive it. So while we're cruising, get some heat in the tyres and stuff because it's a bit cooler today, so I don't know how much I'm going to be able to lean on these, but we'll see. As I've probably already mentioned, these are A-rated in the wet. I've had some good experience with this in the wet as it's rained literally ever since the day I put the tyres on. I know these probably need a bit more of a scrub off because I haven't actually done that many dry miles in them, but they still felt confidence inspiring. The stiffer tyre wall definitely gives so much confidence, and the steering feel feels completely different. That goes for dry and wet driving, obviously. The first thing I noticed driving on this tyre from the Cup 2 was that stiffer tyre wall. You can definitely feel that. When I say the car's changed characteristics completely, I'm genuinely not over-exaggerating. Having that stiffer tyre wall has made the turn-in sharper, the rear more stable, less roll, less understeer, like all of those things have come in. Now I know, as I've probably said as well at the start of the video, with this being considered a semi-slick or like a fast road occasional track tyre, it's going to have those sort of characteristics. The handling characteristics are one of many reasons I chose this tyre. I saw the reviews on the RS and stuff, and people were saying that they basically ruined the R and that they were too stiff and they were too hard and they weren't no good for sort of like road compliance or track, so it kind of left them in this sort of weird lull. So when I saw the AD09 being released, I was hoping that this was a return to form, and judging by reviews and what I'm feeling on the car, it seems to be that case. With any sort of road testing, obviously you have to take things with a pinch of salt, but I'm only going on what I've done with the car and how I've used the car in the past week or so I've had the tyres on, give them a chance to bed them in, put them through a couple of heat cycles. Like I say, then it rained for like 3 days, so I've had some good experience in the wet. And yeah, I love them. I absolutely love them. I love the way they look. They're not that much louder, if any louder, than the Cup 2s anyway. So in the cabin, it's not too invasive. God. They just feel incredible. Like they're just, the characteristics of this car have completely changed. The steering is so responsive now. The minor adjustments, you can feel them all now, especially when you're in the sport and the race mode. You can feel every sort of turn, every sort of incremental change that you make on the handling. It just feels so ready to go. It's always nice feeling a transformation in a car as well when you've got used to it in such a way for so long. Like, honestly, I need people to drive this because it is just... it is ridiculous, mate. I thought the Cup 2s were good, but these are leaps and bounds better, genuinely. Paired with the brakes as well, it's like, Jesus. You Mark IV owners out there will know these quite notoriously will spin second. So let's see if these tyres do any good in second. A little bit. It doesn't follow the road half as much as well. It's just, oh God. Oh my word. Oh my word. The transformation in confidence is where I'm finding this most satisfying. The Cup 2s felt good, but they did have, I don't know if it was the tyre wall that was soft in them or what, but they just felt a bit too compliant. They felt a bit too, like they moved around a little bit too much under the car. These do not feel like that. Coming through there, I don't think I've ever gone that calmly through there like that at that speed. Really, really nice under the wheel. You can feel every sort of small minor adjustment that you're making on the steering, but at the same time, you know exactly what the car's doing behind you as well, because the rear wheel steer can make this car feel a bit, not unpredictable, but a bit looser at the back than it potentially is, if that makes sense. It takes a little bit of getting used to the rear wheel steer, but yeah, good lord, these tyres are unreal. Third gear 30. Well, this has just made this car even more fun to drive. That was one thing I noticed the most, is when you move side to side quickly, when you change direction, it changes instantly. Whereas before it was kind of like, you know what I mean, if you're on like a fast road tyre where you turn and then there's a movement and then it moves. Like this just goes. Like I can't, that probably doesn't come across on camera at all, but it is darting across the road and it doesn't actually follow the road like I thought it was going to as well. When I went to the Goodyear Eagle F1 Super Sports, they followed the road like crazy. As soon as you accelerated, it was pulling the wheel all over the road. These don't do that. Obviously, the other stuff that you guys will care about will be something I have to keep you updated on in the near future. Potentially do one. I'll redo this video when I'm towards the end of the life of the tyre. Let you know how long they lasted. Let you know how I got on with them over a long period of time. But for now, I've got nothing but good things to say, genuinely. They're not any louder than the Cup 2s. They handle miles better. They're much more confidence inspiring. They look just as good, if not better. That's obviously personal preference. So the people that I've spoken to that have had experience with these AD09s, they rate them. They've said they're a great tyre all round. They're not as serious as something like an R888R or anything like that, but will offer you performance in that sort of ballpark. Not on par, but in that sort of ballpark. And when I explained to one of the guys that I was going to this tyre from the Cup 2, he said, you will be amazed by the performance difference. And I'm not going to lie to you, he's not joking. This isn't me trying to sell these tyres to you, because at the end of the day, I know this isn't for everyone having a kind of this sort of tyre, and especially seeing as everyone's on the 19. Anyway, these tyres were quite hard to get hold of because of the size. They're 245 40 18. They were quite tough to get hold of. But I'm glad I did wait for them, because I was going to get something different, and I'm so glad I waited now, because this is exactly what I wanted and it doesn't disappoint. The main reason I did switch over from the Cup 2s was because of their low tread life and the fact that they were awful in any weather other than literally like a perfect summer's day. They were no good in the damp, they were no good in the wet, they were no good in the cold. So having something that's a bit more switched on was exactly what I was after. And if you saw my socials, I had a little bit of a problem with the Cup 2, should we say. So let's cut to that quickly. Well, I just found out that this tyre is gone. More importantly, what do you mean? Shit. Another one of the reasons I switched from the Cup 2 to this is because of the price. Now, when I had the unfortunate case of getting a nail in one of my Cup 2s fairly early on into having them, I found out that they are about 250 quid a corner in this spec. Now, I wouldn't be too fussed about spending that much money on a tyre, on a performance tyre, you know, and stuff. You get what you pay for with that sort of stuff. And with a performance car, I'm not going to skimp on tyres. It's literally like having Mo Farah do a marathon in flip-flops. The thing that bothered me with the price is I don't think they warranted that price for their performance, especially when you consider something like this. This Advan AD09 is literally, I think, like 70 quid less per corner than the Cup 2s. And I know, obviously, Michelin tax, I get it. But when you consider you can get that performance for another tyre for less, it's no-brainer. So my summary of the Yokohama Advan neova AD09. I can only say good things about them at this current moment in time because I haven't obviously had them long enough to go through a full life cycle and stuff like that. But as far as performance, look, all of that goes, they're just great. They're such a great tyre. I love the tread pattern, I love the way they feel, I love the harder tyre wall. It's nothing too crashy as well at the same time with it. I think that being compliant to me being on an 18 instead of a 19, I think that might be a bit more crashy if it was on a 19 than an 18 because there'll be a bit less tyre, a little bit less sidewall. But even so, I think if you're looking for a serious road tyre and you're more concerned about performance than so specifically comfort, you know, like a PS4 or something like that, then this tyre is the one for you. You should definitely give it a go. So guys, I'm going to end the video there. As per usual, if you enjoy this content, make sure you leave it a like rating, hit that subscribe button if you're new, and ring the bell notification to contact back for any future content. Some of the Meg stuff's been pushed back because I've got some stuff on back order, but they will be coming fairly soon, hopefully. But in the meantime, yeah, appreciate it, all the support on the channel stuff so far, all the videos and the content I've put out. I'll catch you in the next one. Oh my God.